Yeah, sure.
What's up, gamers? It's Radzilla here, and we're back with Magnan on S-Conk video on Merle Vonka. So he's going to walk us through a little bit of his thoughts on his gameplay. Go ahead, Magnan.
Okay, so from this side, you've got two options. You've got E1, E2, and F2. So basically, I combine F2 and E2 together because it's depending on how the game goes. But basically, from this side, you do not want to play Forest at all because they have the much better side for Forest. Also, you see double Lardy. Double Lardy is really toxic on this map. So I really try to play F2 or E2, I mean, because it is harder to hit you in E2 than it is to hit you in the forest by RD. And also, I see a 4K5, so E1 is kind of risky because the 4K5 could overpower and shoot me and pen me every single time. So for this game, I did big E2. There's the little bonus that there's a mouse and a yak dagger, and I can pray that they come 1-2, and I can perma farm. So yeah, you can start the Reaper now.
Righty.
Also, for this game, I did want to run hardening because for the track repair speed and the extra HP is, in my opinion, really helpful when there's multiple Lardies because Hardy is unfortunately really overpowered and hits you for 400 every shot. So an extra 120 HP or whatever really helps. Or I think it's 250 for heavy, so even more worth it.
Yeah, now this hardening is just in a boosted slot, but I did a little bit of trolling for a tournament, put a purple hardening on my S-Conk, and it was 2790, so that was always fun.
Yeah, so basically you get 70 more HP, but you get better track repair speed, which is worth it. I don't have purple hardening unfortunately, but I would use it on the S-Con for sure.
So I went
So
ahead and
as you can,
added the tank names.
yeah, so basically you see from the minimap, always look at your minimap. I've got a Kron, I've got a Chief, and a Type 5 coming my way. So I am not scared at all to get too early because I know if they YOLO, I have a Kron and a Chief behind me. So they will not be able to kill me before they get killed, which is always good. So from E2, you really want to play the closest you can possibly play to the ridge because it limits you from getting shot by RD. If RD is in the like 8, 8, 8, 9, this mouse is going to be really flammable because he cannot push me. Like I said, I've got support behind me. So I can basically, this is basically a perma farm right here, which is the perfect situation for an S-Con. Literally just shooting on reload. And this is how you basically want to play one line if you don't go E1. And like I said, E1 on this would have not worked because if someone took the spot where I'm at, they get to farm way more, way quicker. So like you see right here, already hits for 340, which is really retarded, but whatever.
Yeah,
It
tier
is that
9.
way. Yeah, tier 9 on the tier 10 heavy, but yeah. So right here on the mouse, really important. If he angles, always aim for where I aim. Now I bounced, I know, but you need to aim for the manlet to the left and to the right of the manlet if he angles like that because it becomes more of a weak spot than the cheeks. I'm kind of lucky here. This Crown's AFK. I get to kill him, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately, I woke up
after,
at the wrong time.
yeah, so right here, really good shot on the bat. That was a really good shot. Like you see, like I said in the last replay, intuition is just really huge. I lowered the hash, but I still did way more damage than I would have with APCR. So it's always worth if you know exactly your shell velocity, which on this tank is 1067 with HE compared to 1334. You can really get way more damage just with intuition, which is kind of a broken perk, but I kind of like it because it involves somewhat skill at aiming in this game. So basically, when you clear the 1-2, you never want to push down A line because pushing down A line, if they have shit forest, you die. If you push K line and they've got people where the 780 is, you die. So if you do want to push, you need to push middle, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So you want to push across the E and the F line and not stop until the ridge. This is exactly how you should push on this map. The same principle can be applied to Westfield. which is like, instead of pushing the A or the K line, you want to push down the village to get better shots on everything and be more safe.
Now,
Are you hitting it again?
would you say you do the same thing for north spawn? Like, let's say you go force and you're pushing across mid to get
Yeah, absolutely.
up underneath here, so it's reversible either side.
Yes, it is. Even though it is not a symmetrical map, it is kind of symmetrical in my brain because you need to do the play from either side if you win the other side. So basically, as soon as you get to the position where I'm at, you basically get to parafarm anything that didn't move fast enough, such as the 780 that I'm going to catch off guard right here. And this is just free damage, literally. You can see I do take a shot of damage, but because the 780 has really bad armor, I can really just quite literally just shoot him. I did get shot by the conch right here, which is unlucky. I thought the guy really fell back to where the M60 was. But outside of the M60, nothing can really do that much, and I'm not gonna get lit by shooting at the 780 because of the bushes. And a quick little bonus from the position where I'm at is that if the T95 was to play A8, you could also shoot him in the back. So it's just a really good spot in general to just get multiple angles to farm for endgame especially. So like I said in the first replay, this replay was divided in four parts again, which is the two rotations, the early position which got me a lot of damage, and because I have 700 HP, I can afford to kill the M60 for basically free because I'm not gonna die from it.
Right.
But you do gotta be careful because the M60 has a faster reload and has a lot of pen. But from where I'm at right here, he has literally zero chance of killing me and getting me out. So it's a nice little 7.3K, really fast game, but that's how tier 10 is.
Yeah. Luckily, that M60 helped you out getting some gun depression there.
Yeah, absolutely. But if he stayed there, he would have died anyways. So he tried to get the damage, which I cannot blame him for.
Yep.